that, I think in some ways it really does reflect or mirror what happens on the direct selling side. So a lot of the things, at least in my experience in being in marketing for the past 15 years in technology, is that you typically would look at how do you enable your direct sellers and then figure out what's appropriate. And in some cases, it's appropriate to share everything that you would share with your direct sellers. But in most cases, you want to sort of filter that, right? Because there may be some sensitive information that your direct sellers need to know, or there may be very valid reasons why you want to provide a little bit more information or a little bit different information to your direct sales team versus your channel sellers. But I think there is also economies of scale that can be had in terms of looking at and trying to plan out your content and your enablement strategy to try and leverage as much as you possibly can, so that you only have to create things once and then maybe tweak them a little bit instead of having to create multiple different versions of multiple different pieces, whether it's processes or documents or assets or whatever it happens to be. And so that's definitely one of the challenges that we see a lot of companies undertaking from a channel perspective, is really this enablement question. And so a couple years ago, we did a survey of our own survey by our Savo research team that included some of our customers as well as just the market in general. And what we found was that there was we're still at the very beginning stages of channel enablement. So 70% of companies, for example, that we surveyed felt that they were below average in having partners know what sales materials are available and where to find them. And that's really not unique to channel. I think a lot of companies that we talk to are also suffering with that content challenge, which is how do we get everything in that one repository or that single source of truth that makes it